This is Grace, and I just wanted to show you how I've been doing my binding lately, and this seems to be a really easy way to do it. It's very adjustable, very forgiving. What I do is I merely cut strips that have a ½ inch on either side, and I have put 3/8 inch in here, so you can use whatever width you want. If you want a 1/4 inch or a ½ inch, you can make this 1.5 inches, or you can make it 1 1/4. But I made each one of these strips 1 3/8 inch, and then I scored a ½ inch in on either side on all of these. Now, in a sense, this is similar to Laura Dennison's Stack the Deck, but it's different because you don't have all that multi-layer layers stacking up here, and each one of these are put on individually. And what I've done is, for demonstration purposes, I've used different colors so you can see it easier. But and then I've also taken my back binding, and I've used a little spacer here that's 3/8 inch chipboard, and I've lined it off. And so what I've done is, I love score tape, and I love my ATG gun, but even score tape I've had come apart on bindings, and I prefer not to have to go back and fix that. So I go straight to the glue, and the only problem with glue is it plugs up, but so get this, and I just go ahead and glue this on, and start with one. I get it right, I leave a space and put it right on that line there. Okay, so I line it up with that line, or 3/8 of an inch in, and then it should also match up on this side. So there's the first one, leaving 3/8 of an inch in between, and do the second one, and put that down like that. And of course you got time to move it around, because I'm not always real good the first time. Okay, so that one's there. That one's over a little bit. There we go. So I got that one. And that one's on there pretty good. That one's on there pretty good. And then boy, this glue really does stick. I don't have it fail on me, and I'm just real pleased with that. Then put this one on. Just line it up. Like that. And then you can put another one on, but I did this one with those. And if you wanted to, you could have a double one here, and with the space in between. I put a ½ one, and what I do with that ½ one is, let's see, what I'll have to do is I'll take this one and I'll cut one of the ½ inch edges off, and I will ink up the 3/8 inch side like that. I'm going fast, so that's kind of sloppy, but and then you can put that right on this edge. That And instead of having to, that way you can have odd number of pages. And you can trim that off a little bit. And so there you have 1 3/8 a page, 3/8 a page, 3/8 a page, 3/8 a page, and a space in between all of those. And then you have that. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And they all fold this way, and then they all go that way. And it's really, really quick. And the difference is that you don't have multiple layers here having to adhere to each other. And it works out really well that way. The other thing that I have also done is I have just started doing this as well, and that is this. Now what I've done here, I don't know exactly how to explain it other than to just show you. So I've done the same thing. I've done 1 3/8 inch strip times the height that you want your binding, whatever that might be. And you do the same thing, and give it 3/8 inch there, and put it down. So you have a 1/2 inch fin on either side. Okay, plus you have your spacing here, your 3/8 inch in the middle, and 1/2 inch there. Now the difference is I'm not going to leave a space. I'm going to butt this one right up against the other one. And like this. Now I normally wouldn't do this in different colors, but then again I might, depending on the book that I'm going to make. And then I'll go through it and just keep adding this until I get all the strips that I want, the number of pages that I want. I should go pretty fast and pretty easy, really, because it's just butts right up against each other like that. Another one. I'm actually going to make this into a camping book, so the blue and green will work pretty well. And you won't see a lot of it anyway, except the 3/8 inch section there. That goes there. Press it down, get a green one. Almost got it. Right there. Like that. I have this one. Now the difference here is, going back to the first, well, let's see. Actually, I'm going to modify that a little bit too, because on this first one where the green meets the blue, you can take your page and stick it right in between those and glue it right in so it's adhered on both sides to this paper, which of course you can cover up with designer paper if you choose to do so. So let's say you've got, you know, your designer paper, and you're going to cover that up, and you'll just see this part here. But so that's the whole idea there. It's actually two hinges for each page, which is similar to Kathy Orta's. In function only, it's similar to Kathy Orta's hidden hinge, because there's two of them, but they're cut, and instead of a continuous folded piece, which I love. I love the hidden hinge. I think it's really, really good, and the fact that it has two hinges makes it doubly strong. And then you just continue on each one of these that are doubled butt up against each other. Then you can put your page in there and page in there. Now, to finish the end off, you would merely take another strip that was 1/2 inch by 3 at plus 3/8 of an inch, which would be 7/8 inch, and you would glue up the 3/8 inch spine side like this, and put it down, butt it up against that one to double that hinge, so that you'd have the same concept on that end. So these two would be butted up against each other like that. So if you can see that will make sense to you. If you want the double one, where you can put your page in each one of these like that, and glue it to each side. And I use glue. Like I said, I do love my score tape, but when it comes to any super stress points or a spine, I'm going to the glue, because I know it's going to hold. And so there's that one, and there's this one, which works really, really well. And one other thing I wanted to show you too. I ran across this about a year or more ago, and I had an Expedex store here that closed down. But prior to that, they told me I was looking for some very durable, strong paper, and I love Kathy Orta's idea about the Tyvek, and we used to use it at work quite a bit. But I found this, and this paper that I have adhered with glue to the back of this cardstock and then folded into a hinge makes this super, super durable. And this paper is called Paper Tyger, and it is upside down. It's called Paper Tyger, and it is manufactured by the Neenah, N-E-E-N-A-H Paper Company, and the website is www.neenahpaper.com. I'll put that in the description for you. But I bought a whole ream of this. Now the regular price on here says $56.89, but they were closing, so I got this for less than $20. And there's a lot of paper in here. This is the thinner paper, and they have two different weights. They have sort of a paperweight thickness, which is just like a piece of paper, and then they have this weight, which is more like cardstock. And let me show you something. If you take this, I've already tested it to make sure I had the right paper. I have to keep it separate so I don't use it too much. But if you take this and try to tear it, if you can see, I am truly trying to tear this. I cannot tear it. That's all I can do is wrinkle it a little bit. It won't tear. Now, if you crease it like this, it will tear. If you crease it, give it a really sharp crease, you can tear it. I don't know about this way. Let me try this. this. I wondered. That's not tearing. Let me try it again. That's not tearing either. I think it's this way. This way it seems to be a little bit stronger, but either way, it's really, really super strong. I've never seen anything quite like it other than Tyvek. And this really does take color very, very well. It receives color super well. So you can color it if you want. If you want your spine, if you want to use this strictly for your spine, you could do that and then color it. But I just thought you might be interested in that. It is really a cool thing. If you have something really, really special that you want to put in the little extra and add this, then you can get some of that Paper Tyger and just adhere it to the back of your cardstock or use it by itself. I like it. And that's about it. So thank you for watching, and I hope that makes spine building a little bit easier for you. Thanks. Bye.